And here's the reasons why. He lied to you. Number one, he lied to you. He told you that he loved you. He told you that he cared about you, that he wanted the best for you. He told you that he appreciated you. He admired you. He loved that you had it all. He loved that you had it all together. He loved the way you looked. He talked about how you dressed and how well dressed you were. And he loved the way that you dressed. He loved your hair. He loved just the way you talk. He told you that he loved the way you walk. All of these are lies. He did not love you. He did not like anything about you. He liked what he could get from you and what you can do for him. It was all lies. He actually lied to you, and you have to accept that. You have to come to a point that everything that the narcissist said to you was a lie. I'm outside, y'all. It was a lie. He did not care about you. He only cared about himself. And that's why he would say anything. If he learned something about you that was something that you like, all of a sudden he likes it too. That was his ammo. That was his strategy. He wanted to get you to receive and accept him. And so he point blank lied to you. The narcissist told me, actually, I asked him, was he married? He told me he was not married. Of course, when it got to the point where we had to get the marriage license, I found out that he was scrounging, trying to find the ex-wife who he had been separated from for so many years to get her to sign the papers to actually get a divorce. Because what I had learned is she actually wanted to get a divorce, but he refused to sign it, or he refused to cooperate. He would not give in to it. But here I come along, something high value like you are, something incredible like you are, something amazing like you are, something that honestly that he could just tear down like he is doing to you or has done to you. He did all of that, and he lied. Yes, he lied, and he's still lying just to win you over. So anyway, I digress. So she said that he was trying to find this ex-wife to get the signature. Eventually, of course, because I ended up marrying him, eventually he ended up getting the signature, got the divorce papers, and then all of a sudden we were looking for rings. What a lie. Still, it was deception. It was a setup. That's what a lie is. So anyway, so I asked him that question, was he married? And he said no, he was not. Actually, he said he was divorced. I heard the word divorce. And so I was fine. I was fine because I believed him. I trusted him. I trusted his word. And I found out later that he was not divorced. He was separated and had been separated all those years. Yes, a lie. Outright deception and a lie. It wasn't until one of his relatives said to me, you know that he was still married. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I had a decision to make. I made the mistake. I'll just share this little tidbit because this is about him lying and about the reasons why you need to get him out of your life. Get him out of your home, get him out of your space, get him off your phone, get him out of your text messages, get him out of your emails, get him out. So she told me that he was married, and I had no idea. I was in shock, but I was trying to please my mother, please my father, because they wanted me to get married so they can see what my child was going to look like. I didn't know. You know, we don't know these things. We don't go to a class or anything that they teach us how to do this. And I was just trying to please them. I was really not, of course, I wanted to get married. My intention was always to get married. My intention was always to have children. I intended to have at least 3 children. And, oh my gosh, that's something else that came to mind. I'll share that with you later, but they don't like children, by the way, because I'll just tell you the answer and I'll go into detail another time. They take time away from them, what you will be given to them. The children takes time away from them. So that's the reason why. I know that wasn't making sense. So here, the narcissist, let me just start over. The narcissist does not like children because they take children, because the attention that you give to the children, they could be receiving. So they do not like children. And if you have children by them, they use that as a way to keep you in their life so that they can control and manipulate and do all the conniving and the deceiving and deception things that they do. So yes, he lied to you. He told you, like I said, he told you that he loved you. You've been searching here on YouTube. You've been hearing and you've been seeing some of the things that people are saying. You've heard what some of the coaches are saying, some of those who endure. You read the comments on YouTube. They are liars. They're considered pathological liars. So that's one of the reasons why you want to get the narcissist out of your life. You do not want a liar in your life. So that's the first thing. Get the liar, get the lies out of your life. I did it. You can do it too. And another thing, he stole money from you. Yes, you know that. He took money from you. He did it by either manipulating you to give him money, manipulating you to pay a bill. Oh, I don't have enough money to pay this bill. And then here you come jumping to the rescue to pay his bill. And then you offer, what else can I pay? How can I help? Because you have a caring and a giving heart. And I'm sharing this with you because I care about you. I made a commitment that if I got out or when, it wasn't if, it's when, and I have got out of narcissistic abuse, that I would not bite my tongue and I would share this with anyone who needs this. So I'm sharing this with you and I'm letting you know you don't have to put up with this. I know you heard me say it over and over again in other videos here on YouTube, but you do not have to put up with this. He stole money from you. He either got access to your bank account or you gave him access. If you have checks, he tore off checks. He used your credit card or he manipulated you to use your credit cards, take your gift cards because he feels entitled. It belongs to him. Once you're secured in his life, you don't have to be married to him. You do not have to be married to him. You could just be in a relationship with him or any narcissist. They feel like whatever is yours belongs to them. And they are entitled to, well, let me take that back. They know that it is yours. I want to correct that. They know that the money is yours, but they are entitled to it. That's what's in their mind. That's what they think. They are entitled to it. So in their mind, it belongs to them. So yes, he took your credit cards. He used your credit that you had available, maxed it up to the limit. He used your gift cards, took your gift cards and redeemed them or ordered some things with them or used it for himself or gave it away to someone else. He stole from you. He took things away from you that does not belong to him because he felt entitled. He'll take anything from you, not just your money, but he'll take your property. He'll take your car. He'll take your clothes. He'll take anything that you own. He'll take something out of your kitchen. He'll take things out of your car. anything that you possess. If you have a business location and you are a business owner, he'll take things away from there. I had an incident one time where he came in. I had inventory. It was gourmet food products, and he felt like he could just go on the shelf and grab it, and just put it in his mouth and just start eating it in front of me and in front of my staff. Entitlement. Yes, they will steal from you. They will take from you because they feel that they deserve it. They also feel like everybody else is like them, so why not be like that? You need to get this person, this who is a thief, out of your life. I had another situation where the narcissist, and this might have happened to you also, took money that did not belong to him. I had a business, and the order was placed by his relative. And his relative gave him money to give to me for the order that his relative had placed. And he gave me a fraction of that, not even half. It was much less than half the amount. And when his relative asked me, and told me the amount that was given for the order, I was like, I only got this amount. Okay, I'll tell you what the amount was. I received $75. It was a $200 order. And after I got off the phone with his relative, I asked him, and he said he thought it was for him. He thought he was supposed to have some of it. Are you kidding? This is my business. This is an order that even though it was a relative, it's an order that I was fulfilling. But because the relative trusted him to give me the money so I could prepare the order was a custom design order. He felt entitled, and he took the money. Yes, they will steal from you. A narcissist will steal from you. So that's another thing. He stole from you. That's another reason why you want to get the narcissist out of your life. It does not stop there. It is not going to stop. This is part of what they do. So, get the narcissist out of your life. And another thing, he competes with you. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. A man who competes with a woman is not worthy to be your man. He competes with you. He compares himself to you. If you have something, or if you are doing something, I'll just give you an example of myself. I was sponsoring an event, and we was in a group in a meeting in this event that was being held. Actually, it was at church. And I introduced myself because, we go around the room. You know how we do. We introduce ourselves. We give our name. We give who we are, what we do, and what our purpose or our mission is for whatever we are in that meeting for. Just an introduction. Just, kind of like for networking as well. So we go around the room. I introduce myself. When it gets to him, okay, so let me tell you. I introduce myself as the coordinator of this event. Or I'll say the organizer of the event. Or I might say, I am the owner of this particular event or this company. When it got around to him, yes, he competes with you. He said the exact same words. He would say, I am the coordinator of, or I am the owner of. But he would give a name of his event or his company because he was competing with me. He had to make himself be in line with me, but truthfully honest, he had to make himself be on top of me, just over me. And so I was already on top because I was accomplished and I was accomplishing things. I was getting things done, and I still get things done. But he had to introduce himself as this big manager, this big director, this big president or CEO or coordinator or whatever you want to call it, this great leader, he had to have some form of superiority over me, which is what's happening to you. You know it's happening to you. If it's happening to you, put "get out" in the comments. I just want to know, and others need to know too. And feel free to share with others who are in the comments as well. Put "get out" in the comments. So yes, he competes with you. If you got a car, all of a sudden he has to have a car. Or you got a brand new car, or even if it's a used car, he had to have a car. If you got a new coat, all of a sudden he has to get a new coat. It could be anything. If all of a sudden you decide you want to go on a cruise, he was going on a cruise too. If you was to go, because cruises are really, and I love cruises too, but cruises are becoming so much more popular now. I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know, this is what the narcissists do. They compete with you. And you don't need a competitor in your life. You need a supporter in your life. You need a man who supports you, who appreciates you, who's going to elevate you and your efforts in what you're doing. Yes, if you are a helpmeet, you're supporting him in his role. But if you are a two-income company, if you are a two-income family, or in a two-income marriage, and you're supporting each other, he's going to build you up. That's what he should be doing. He should not be competing with you and working against you, taking away from you, taking away from what you both can build together. This is not a competition. It's a relationship. It's a companionship. That's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a competition. It's not supposed to be competing against you. It should be supporting. You should be supporting each other, actually. Of course, you're supporting him, but you're not getting the support that you need. That's the problem. And that's the reason, another reason, why you need to get him out now. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the truth. He actually hates you. He does not like you. Narcissists do not like their victims. They seek the victims out because you have something that they do not. And you are this high-powered person in whatever capacity that you are. You're this high-powered person, and in order for them to feel high-powered themselves, they have to tear you down. Because tearing you down is their way of making them feel like make themselves feel like they are powerful. Because in their mind, you are this big, great, successful person, which you really are. But in their mind, if they have the ability to tear you down, then you must not have any value. You must not be this great big person, because they have the power to tear you down. And so they are obviously much higher than you. That's how they think. That's what's in their mindset. They actually hate you. They do not love you. They actually hate you. They sabotage, can't talk. They sabotage things that you do. They set you up. They take things for granted. They take things away from you, against you. Yes, that's what they do. The truth of the bottom line is they hate you. Okay. That's painful. And if you feel like you got to cry, go ahead and cry. Let those tears fall down. I know when I was crying, I had a friend of mine, and she said that to me, and I was like, and I just said, boo-hoo. I just kept on, I just cried. She said, go ahead and cry. Let those tears out. And it's true. You want to cry and let those, and you know what? I have a video that I did. I have to find that video of me actually crying, because I had two people to tell me. One person that told me, side note, y'all. One person told me that anytime I was crying, record myself crying and speaking to the camera. Oh gosh, that was the very first separation. And another person, when I was going through this, she was telling me to cry those tears out. Just get them out. Get them out of your system. Crying is cleansing. So if you're crying right now, go ahead and cry. Go ahead and let that, and you can put cry in the comments, and you can put I'm crying in the comments if you want, or you can put get him out, I'm crying him out. You can put whatever you want in the comments. But you want to go ahead and let that out. Don't hold those tears inside. Don't hold those feelings inside. Do not hold those emotions inside. Get them out of your body. Get them out of your muscles. Get them out of your nerves. Get them out. I mean, I'm talking about your nervous system, not just your nerves, but your entire, oh, this bird, your entire nervous system. Get all of that crap out of your life. Get him out of your life, and get this out of your life. Get him out of your life because he hates you. He does not like you. He does not love you. He does not appreciate you. You are the enemy. You are the victim. So yes, you want to get this person out of your life. Why? Because he hates you. Oh my gosh, this video is this video is longer than it's taking longer than what I have. Actually, here, I'll show it to you. I got 16 items here. I actually got 16 items here that I listed. So I guess this is going to be a part one, or a day one, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just going to keep on going, and I'll just continue this in another video so it's not so long. So here's what I want to talk about. The narcissists use your words against you. Your actual words they use against you. You know what? Since I'm getting towards, this is at the past the 20-minute mark, or somewhere near the 20-minute mark. I don't want to make this video so long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to expound on this in the next video. But this is what I'll tell you. He used the words that you speak out of your mouth against you. He'll twist the words, turn the words around, and in the next video, I'll maybe I'll give you some examples. But take those words and twist them around, and use your actual words, every single word, and finagle them in some type of way. Did I say that right? Finagle, whatever. Twist them around in such a way where it looks like you are the deceiver. You're not the deceiver. But he makes it look like you are the deceiver. So, bottom line, what this is, and yeah, this is going to have to be a series because I got 16 here and probably was going to add a few more. This is just what was supposed to be an intro. And then on top of that, I had a few others that I was going to talk about. And so I'm going to, I was going to do all of this in one video, but it's taking too long. So I'm going to just shorten this one right now. And in the next video, I'm going to expound on how he used your words against you, and why that's a reason also you need to get the narcissist out of your life. I'll see you in the next video.